Billies are my favorite, as you can see. Hey guys! In this video, I just want to share with you all my philodendron collection. Drop the mic, because I have a lot of philodendrons. I got my hot coffee here, and now I feel alive. Cheers. Welcome to my green room. In today's video, I will be showcasing my entire philodendron collection. From their beautiful, striking leaves and the color, the structure, I'll tell you why exactly they're my favorite. So grab a cozy spot, settle down, and let's dive into the world of my philodendrons. I've been putting off doing this video because I know I have a lot of philodendrons. Philodendrons are my favorite types of houseplants because they are very easy to grow and because there are so many different shapes and sizes to them. There's a lot of variety with philodendrons, and that's why I love them. The collection overview. So I have a few plants on a shelf here in front of me, and then I have some hanging on the ceiling, and I have another shelf beside my bed where I have more philodendrons, and there are philodendrons on the windowsill, on the record player over here as well. So the first philodendron that is on the top of my list would have to be the philodendron billie, or billietiae. Let me get it. It's gonna be a hard one here. Oh god, it's going to be so big. This is my favorite philodendron of all time. I call it the Billie because it reminds me of Billie Eilish. Out of 4 Billies that I have in my collection, this one is the largest one. I have it hanging on my ceiling on a macrame hanger. I have it in a glass vase with no drainage, and it's in a soilless mixture. To repot it soon because the roots are starting to spiral around the base, and it's a sign that it's looking for more room to grow. So stay tuned for the repotting section of this video. Look at the ribs. Do you see the 8-packs? It's not even a 6-packs anymore, it's an 8-pack. And the orange petiole just looks amazing. Look at how it starts to grow. It has like a stump almost, and it's very compact. The internode sections are very compact, and that's what I like about it. It's not as straggly or sparse. It's very compact. Do you like my crown? Another one, and it's right here beside me. It's in a green planter. This is the largest billie. This is the smallest billie. Actually, it's just a cachepot or a decorative pot. It's in a another glass vase as well. And I got it as like a 4-inch pup. It was really tiny. I've had this about for maybe 2 years almost. And this is the growth. These billies give like Jurassic Park vibes, and that's what I really like about them. This is why I'm attracted to them. Yikes. I have 2 more. I have one above me and one on the windowsill. So let me get those to show you. So the other billie I have is on my shelf over here. In my last video, I repotted this billie. If you haven't watched it, make sure to check it out. But this is my 3rd billie. I would say this is like the 2nd largest. But it's so stunning. I like the growth structure a lot, and I don't know why I'm drawn to it. I have this one growing in a self-watering setup. So this is just your standard glass vase with a standard terracotta pot. And I have just inserted a string below and wrapped the string in the pot so it could wick up the moisture. And this is an easy way to create a self-watering pot, because these types with the glass and like the terracotta pots go for like 50 bucks a piece. Thrift store and find a vase for like what, $2 max. Go to Home Depot or your local nursery, pick up a terracotta pot, and the terracotta pot has like a rim. Do you see that rim? It's perfect to just sit on top of this, and it's like flushed against glass. It's so satisfying. But this is an easy way to create a self-watering planter. Growth right here is like dried off. And I didn't even chop this part, so I don't know what it's doing. I think it has to do with the side shoot right here. It's starting to like push out a side shoot, and it wants to grow out of this little thing. Instead of continuing growing from here, it's pushing out a side growth. Interesting, right? Okay, one more billie. This one is another small one, and it's growing on my windowsill over there. I have this one in a very shallow planter, as you can see, topped with green moss for aesthetics, and I believe it's growing in sphagnum moss and pumice. Can you see? You can't see, but that's the medium that I have it growing in, and there is no drainage. I blocked it off because I want the terracotta to hold the moisture in, and I'm just experimenting to see if it could grow in like a, you know, moss environment, almost like a kokedama vibe. And it's been loving it. It's throwing out new leaves right here. Um, right here, do you see? Billies are my favorite, as you can see. This one, it's interesting. This is the Philodendron I still can't even pronounce it. Haltonianum, something like that. Yeah, I call it my Tesla plant. What I like about this one is the leaf shape. It's like this shape here. I would describe this as like the Tesla logo. I'm keeping this just because the strappiness is why I like it, but the growth pattern from here, it's not looking cute. It's very leggy. The leggy philodendron. I'm thinking of just like chopping it up and, you know, restarting the plant, because this is kind of, from here up, it's ugly. Only the leaves are pretty. I just repotted this one as well, and the roots are already like taking up this pot. It's a propagation plant, and it's your classic Philodendron Brazil, and it's so cute. I had a bigger plant and it wasn't doing too well, so then I just snipped the ends and made little puffs like these. I like the lime green and the lemon color on it. The colors are very aesthetically pleasing. You can't go wrong with a Philodendron Brazil. Yeah, I have another one I'll show you. This one is living in water, and I've had this one for a while. I purposely have it in water because I didn't want it to get crazy big and long. So it's just growing in a beautiful ceramic vase here I found at the thrift store. This ceramic planter is handmade, and it's made a name I can't pronounce. Paired it with this green Brazil philodendron. What do you think? Here's another strappy leaf philodendron. This one is the philodendron Pariso variety, and I didn't like this plant in the wintertime because it started to turn all green. I got scared a little bit. And then I did a little research on this plant. I learned that this plant, the variegation depends on the weather. If it's warm, above 70 degrees, then the variegation will be more prominent, like this. But if the temperature drops below that, you'll get just green leaves. So this is the summertime plant, because in the summertime it will have variegation like this, and it's warming up here where I'm from, and the variegation is coming back, and I'm so excited. I did chop the top off because I got scared. I was like, is it reverting? Let me chop it and to see if the new growth will be all green. So I think it will be variegated by the time summer officially hits. Ever since I chopped it right here, I'm getting 2 shoots. Do you see it? 2 new shoots. Oh yeah, it's to die for. And look, it's giving billie leaf structure, but variegated. This is the closest thing I could get to a official variegated billie, because those are expensive. I seen a plant for like $300, like about the size of this. The variegated billie. Not yet, honey. Not for plant babes. This one is the philodendron burley marks, or burl marks. This is the variegated one. I got this one on Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for another vibe of the billie, but this is like a smaller version because the leaves are like small, and it has variegation on it. Do you see the variegation? So stinking cute. The leaves are very tiny and it's very compact. Do you see the growth pattern here? It's very like tight together, and the variegation is an A plus. There's like soil dropping into my coffee. It's okay. Here's another Facebook Marketplace find. OMG. I think this is my second favorite, to be honest. This one is the Philodendron 68699, 68677, 54321. I took the ID off of this plant, oh my god. But it's that philodendron with the large amount of numbers. It's so interesting, like it's very loby here, and it has little antlers or ears. This is its newest leaf, and do you see the structure? It's kind of giving the philodendron jopi, jopii, something like that. And I have it growing in a no drainage pot, which is a to-go container. The roots are growing in. It doesn't have to be repotted just yet. It doesn't look too crazy in there. Ooh, I love this one. So gorgeous. This is the philodendron fuzzy petiole. This is a rescue from, I believe, Lowe's. And this is what I have left of it. Have you seen my other video on this? It was a much bigger plant, but I mainly got it to rescue it and just to keep one for myself. It had like multiple plants in there. I gave some away. You see the fuzzy petiole? Right there. Very textural. Is that even a word? Textural plant. Heart-shaped leaves. It kind of looks like the Philodendron gloriosum, but less velvet and more succulent. And do you see the creases on the leaves? It's like it's giving 3D. I have it in a acrylic pencil holder, makeup holder, and it's no drainage, obviously. Got it at Ross, but I like the iridescent look. It's the vibe. Small Plantcare, big plant. On the same shelf here where my perfumes are, I have another philodendron. This is third place. As you can see why. It looks like the billie. This one here is the Philodendron Billie X Florida. It's a hybrid philodendron. It's crossed with the Philodendron Billie. So the leaf structure, it's giving reindeer and billie at the same time. Do you see the lobe right here? The wingspan, if you will. And it's like slender. It has the strappiness of the billie and the leaf structure of a Florida green. Does that make sense? Because like the lobing and stuff. Yeah, this is so cool. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. It's putting out a new leaf at the top. And I have it in a glass planter with a matching saucer. It has a drainage hole at the bottom. It's happy in this pot, so I'm gonna leave it in this pot. Pot, pot, pot. Compared to the regular billie, it has a lot of floral nectarines. I could see why, because the other parent of this plant, the Florida green, has a lot of floral nectarines. It has the same characteristics as that. It's giving a lot of sugar. Diabetes. Let's talk about the plants up above. Not the dead ones. This one is the Philodendron mayoi. I know. I knew it. I had to look through all the files in my head to remember the name. It is a creepy crawler. Oh, is that a pest? Nope, it's perlite. You know, this is giving Jurassic Park as well. I have it growing in a basket as a display and potted it in a little container here. It's outgrowing this one, so I might need to repot this. Put that on the list. No drainage as well. That's the main reason why I like philodendrons, because they could withstand that amount of moisture and withstand a lot of drying out. They're an easy grower. Do you know the philodendron Salome? It kind of looks like that, but more compact and less aggressive, because the Salome is very big. It spreads its wings very far. And this one is compact. It's like a little baby version of that. And I have it on the ceiling. Over here next to the mayoi, I have the ta-da! Another hanging plant. This one here is the Philodendron abapoense. Because of the leaf color, it has like a very cool tone color to the leaves. It's like ashy almost. And the backings are a dark purpley plum color contrast. Do you see that? Boom. This plant, the vibe is giving grungy. OMG. It has the same growth pattern as the Philodendron Billie. That's why I love it. And I have it growing in a woven basket. with a clear planter. I found this chain from IKEA a while back, and I just attached it to a basket I got at a thrift store. Okay. Oh, I just got poked in the eye by a ficus. This is a sad one. It's a heart shape, but it's still pretty with one leaf in a big planter. This one is the Philodendron gloriosum. It's a heart-shaped philodendron, and it lost all of its old leaves, started to turn yellow, and I just snipped them off. But it has one new leaf, which is this amazing one here. I like the velvety texture of the leaf. I have it in a rectangular planter because I know that it's a crawler, and I was experimenting to see what would happen if it grows out of the planter, and I'm just gonna let it continue to grow out of the planter. To be honest, it's still throwing out a new leaf, so it means it's happy somehow. I have a feeling that it will be a small leaf because this section is not in the soil. The next one is this one over here. I can't really pull it out. It's going to break if I take it out and show you because it's literally on life support. I have 2 stakes and a lot of Velcro. It's the Philodendron Florida Green. It's just your standard philodendron. Some people call it the philodendron. I'm going to be saying a lot of philodendron. Some people call it the reindeer philodendron because of its leaf structure. It looks like antlers or a reindeer of some kind. It was just growing very tall and it got top heavy. It fell over and it snapped, and I staked it up just to help it. And now it's healing, but at the same time, I don't want to move it too much because it's like cracked where, yeah, there's like a callus over where it was snapped. That's one of the oldest philodendrons I have. I got that one like maybe in like 2020, and it was a large plant. It was from floor to ceiling, and I had chopped it into 3 like sections, I believe, and I gave some away. I have propagations of them growing. I could show you right now. So here's one of the props that I took from that big plant chunk in there. Do you see the stem right there? And I purposely have it growing in a very small planter because I don't want it to get big like it did before. Even though the mature leaves look even prettier than this, but I like small and compact plants at the same time. Oh, is it gonna snap on me too? I should stake this one before it snaps. It's like a lot of tension right here. I feel so bad. I got this planter at Target. It's the threshold line. I have another prop in the cabinet, but you get the idea. It's about the same size. Philodendron, the white wizard. The main reason why I got this plant in my collection is because of the half moon variegation on this one. I don't know how I feel about the plant now that I have it in my collection because I know that these types of philodendrons, like this one and the pink princess, for example, they are like hybrid or like tissue culture plants, meaning that they don't have a stable growth pattern. The new leaves on this started to grow very small, even smaller and smaller. Even I tried to change up the growth setting, I added more light to it, and the leaves are just getting smaller. It's just the nature of this type of cultivar. So I'm experimenting. Here is the Philodendron mammy. Wait, Philodendron mammii. I've seen this one online before, and I was like, wait, what is that plant? And I found it at my local Home Depot. It looks like the silver satin pothos, but in a large form. Silver on the leaves. That's the thing that stuck out to me. But you know, this plant has a lot of EFN, and it damages the leaves a lot. As you can see, there are a lot of like holes or dots on here because of the nectar that it produces, and it's like melting away the leaves. Do you see it? I know that you could wash it, but it doesn't come off. Like, it's giving oil. It's giving washing your oily hands with just water, you know? I still like it regardless of that, you know, factor. Vase. No drainage. It's growing on a moss pole and under a SansiLED grow light. And you know what that means? Big growth. Also, you could use my code Wilson at checkout for 10% off your grow lights. Let me get this one here. Ooh. This here is the Philodendron squamiferum. I got this one because of the petioles. Excuse me. I literally choked because of how beautiful this plant is. I don't know what to do once it reaches the top. Should I chop it? It looks like a mascara wand. New growth has the red color to the petioles, and as it ages, the red fades into like this yellow color. Do you see the bottom one? Everything about this plant, very interesting. Statement piece for sure. Let me put it back. I did a video a few months ago and it looks like the same. It hasn't grown at all. It's a very, very slow grower. This one is the Philodendron bicolor. It's bisexual, but it's called the bicolor because of the two tones. It has like a red underside and a green front side. And it's a very stroppy type of philodendron. Forgot how the mature my god. I forgot how the mature plant looks like. A top cut of a philodendron silver sword. Oh, this is exactly what I'm talking about. These type of plants, like the philodendron wizard or the princess, it has big leaves, but when it starts to continue to grow, the leaves get smaller and smaller like this. I think it's the genetics of the plant because it's bred from a plant that is like a crawler and a vertical growth grower. I don't know what you call it. Basically, the white wizard was producing small leaves like that. So then I chopped it off. And I did the same to this white wizard. The white wizard had big leaves at the bottom and it continued to grow small leaves. This is the mother, silver sword. Do you see the big leaves? And it started to produce small leaves, so then I chopped it. This was the top, and I'm gonna toss it out. But I'm trying to regrow it, maybe change up the watering, maybe change up the soil. That's what I'm trying to do. Change one factor at a time. Philodendron sort of ghost. It is a baby plant. Do you see that's the stem right here? That's the main stalk. And this whole plant is growing from that little stalk right there. I don't know. Am I feeding it too much? Is it eating good? I mean, I did make like 2 propagations from this already, and it's still pushing out more side shoots. You've made it to the end of the Philodendron collection. Let's go on to the other portion, which is repotting. Okay, I'm so obsessed with the Billie Eilish Philodendron. I got another one. It's a baby. This is so stinking cute. And I picked up another Hoya as well. This is the Hoya Guinea Ghost. Very ghosty, very ashy.